I ate, yeah, so I ate half of it yesterday. And this is what she unfair. Stop for me. Pray for me.
Elderly Jews or $9 now. Buy one survival food box with all of the foods they have.
Thank you guys for
All right.
scholarship to give way authentically black Jewish people. I have to fulfill my soul. I would find a matching soul that would understand as they possible again.
Free for all. Clear your name? This is where it happens.
One survival food box. All right now.
God's voice back now. What when it's on your heart? Pray that they'll know in this time.
Watch. Then news headlines on Fox News on your phone.
Right, election night was exactly 1 week ago. They're still not taking the laws well at all. In fact, some are resorting to pretty extreme measures. According to reports, some liberal women, they are now embracing something called the 4D movement, where they are squaring off physical, romantic,
What the fuck's going on out there? Tighten up and show some spine.
now never have children. Some liberal women are planning to wear blue bracelets to say each other that they are liberal. Other women on the left are slamming the idea of only, well, virtue signaling. And now the media mob is getting in on the action by playing motor fingers of their liberal audience. The Washington Post is now offering a guide on how Americans can flee other countries. Don't let the door hit you on the ass on the way out. That's my advice. You don't want to be around this. I believe in freedom. The co-host of that hard-hitting news show, The View, says it's okay to boycott Thanksgiving gatherings by relatives that are Trump supporters. Take a look.
We understand candidate, president-elect. It's just a different type of candidate. The things he said and the things he has done and he will do, it's more of a moral issue for me. And so I think when people vote not only against people that they love, I think it's okay.
Actually, is the chief executive officer at the wellness company, Dr. Okay, so women are shaving their heads. They're pledging health partners. They are stockpiling abortion pills. They're getting advice from the Washington Post on how to leave the country. Maybe they believe their own lies or the lies that were told during, and the hyperbole and the misinformation during the campaign. There's no reason to believe. I would be the first person to stand up for their rights. They want.
Yep. Well, I'm just glad to see that they put the talisman over their face and nose to remove talisman erase on their
thing. And the whole headline here started.
And the source of this has American public has been propagandized to the point that they literally become mentally ill. It can't.
Camping, motherfucker.
Was put into absolute orbit with hope. We now have the new HHS document that shows how the propaganda was done, how many hundreds of millions of dollars were spent, and vulnerable people were affected by this. And I would say the way to family members that are like this, compassionate firmness. Firmness. Not rationality, not visual. Our things will not work. They're delusional. But firmness. This is like a cult. What the cult is, they separate families. They separate the cult from the family. And this is how you get the way in the fight against that.
All right, if you look at the 9 years and every major newspaper in the country, 3 broadcast channels in the country, every liberal news channel in the country, it was almost 24/7. I hate Donald Trump. Donald Trump's bad. He's evil. He's this. He's that. The amazing thing to me, the outcome of this election, all the celebrity endorsements didn't matter. All the musicians playing concerts, that didn't matter. All of the legacy media attacking Trump didn't matter. And the American people didn't listen to it. And I've been making the statement that legacy media in America is dead. Am I wrong? Because if they had any influence at all, this would not have been the blowout election it became.
As my old friend Adam Cole said to me, it's like they had a magic wand in the back.
Christ.
They're shaking.
Praise the Lord.
The way I've been thinking about it, it's that
I love Jesus.
whether it's the 60s and 80s, people do that people that are advocating timely strategies. Look, Joe Rogan has the influence, not Julia Roberts. And people cannot get that into their head. There are people, I was talking to a 4-year-old today, didn't really know who Johnny Carson was, didn't understand who Valley was.
Hostile UAV established overhead.
During COVID epidemic. They never heard of these people, and if they have heard of them, they have no real relevance in their life. It's old-timey, old-fashioned. It is time to move on from here. Late night is on. So many things are over. Late night, he still has way, but this is a new way of doing things.
Well, I would argue that the comedy shows, I mean, the countdown to cancellation is on. I don't think those shows will survive. They're not going to get on. That means Gilbert, that means balance. They're not funny, and Greg Gutfeld is funny. You got to laugh. You mentioned Julia Roberts. It might have been the funniest thing, but the saddest is another one, where she is telling people, narrating a show of a white going, you don't have to tell that evil your vote is private. George Cheney doing the same thing on the other end. You can still be a bro and not tell you're voting for Trump.
I gotta tell you, if that's actually, if that was actually, I'm a mandated reporter in my state. If that is actually going on, I have to fill out and that means domestic violence. All marriages in this country are just on encourage domestic violence. That's the implication. It will, and by the way, I would say there are many more men.
Enemy UAV inbound.
They're saying lie to your husband and lie to your best friends instead of
So,
but they decide in their candidate they have to hide their vote and not admit what they really believe. First of all, is that a real marriage? Is that a real friendship? I don't think so.
we have a saying, I feel that you're a sick and also bad that we couldn't express ourselves. I don't know if you experienced this, but I noticed that after the election, when people created candidates, you kind of felt like speech was not. You start to talk, have an opinion. You can have some opinion. Sonny, how so about that? He saw all the issue as it pertains to a summit.
Oh shit, this mother.
What is the morality? Adam Smith was a moral philosopher. How would he interpret exactly what the moral issue is for going in and
Wham! Some mashed potatoes. Let me ask you one last thing.
No. Don't. Either be stay quiet or story for people that are interested in
I'm not advocating, I'm joking. All right, so when you tell people like Kamala Harris did, and she lies to old people, seniors, and says he's going to take away your Social Security and Medicare, and it's completely a lie. when she said in her closing speech in D.C. that Donald Trump will sign a national abortion ban, limit access to contraception, and stop IVF. All lies that people believe the lies. How much responsibility do you have?
Well, it's hard for me to direct it at first because
Perfect execution. The man here is probably pissing
Good
himself
work,
right
Woods.
now.
Your squad can do some damage.
well, listen, the whole thing about being fearful about abortions or being able to get pregnant because they might not be able to get abortions, their life is dangerous. I looked up the data on that from the Kaiser Family Foundation. That
Hey.
guess what the acceptance rate is for among states that have abortion? 100% acceptance is the mother's life is at risk. One is argumentation, it's disgusting to whip people into a frenzy.
But you know what? Those words came out of her mouth. So I think she bears responsibility for that. Dr. Drew, we might need you back on a regular